Leppitsch, must have been encouraged by the fight back in the third quarter. That with the kids too, it shows what this group can, what it will be able to do one day.
Yeah, that was encouraging. You know, I got options that time of the game whether you want to sort of reflect on what we did last week or fight it out, and we did that. So that was good up to a point. We got in front, which is nice, and then sort of let it slip. So that was really the game in the nutshell, really.
Is it, you're not scared to throw the kids over? I mean, Robertson was on Cochin,
yep.
Gardner was on Dustin Martin. I suppose that's the path you're going down, is throwing the kids in, see what they can do.
Oh, look, I thought they were, you know, yeah. I mean, I think Robbo's what he's proven in a very short time. He's got great concentration, great competitiveness, and great run. And why not give him a challenge like that? I thought Koch had a bit of the ball, but I thought he did a pretty good job.
How tough's the initiation been for you, Leppitsch? Like, it's a lot of injuries and without a win.
Yeah, I guess the winning's a part that just builds a bit of the, you know, confidence and morale within the group. I think we're pretty realistic on, you know, we've had some injuries, had a tough fixture, we've got all those excuses to lean on, and but realistically, you still wouldn't mind even giving all that to fight that out and get a win and to scrap it out. We weren't able to do that tonight.
When Brownie's lining up in that third quarter, and if he slots that, do you think, gee, we're a big chance here?
Yeah, but we shouldn't have to rely on that. I mean, we were in front, you know, at halfway through the third, and we had the option, and we really give up 4 pretty soft goals, and you know, and that's where a bit of leadership. We still had some leaders there in the field that could take over and sort of make sure the game stayed contained, and we kept control of it. I thought we had them. They started to slow a little bit, and you know, the game was delicately poised for a bit there, and we just sort of gave up some easy ones, and you know, then their morale is again.
You feel for Brownie on a night like this? Do you
feel for him? Was that? Oh, you mean a loss on his?
Yeah, I just want to life win.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's more about the team. That's what I'm about, to be perfectly frank. I mean, yeah, it's great. You know, it would be great for Brownie to win, but you know, more worried about our team, where it's going, and its performance overall.
What was the thinking behind making Hawaii the subs tonight?
Just having the 5-day break was a big thing off of travel. I mean, that's not, and it may have contributed to a lack of run also in the last quarter. You don't know, but that's a pretty rare thing to happen. And Brent being a bit older guy, we left Ryan Lester out, and he didn't sort of play last week, so we gave him the more game time.
It's a brave move, though. I mean, you've got a lot of experience out to leave him with the best on.
Yeah, but you know, when Brent came on, he didn't dominate either. So.
Individually, Brownie was very good tonight for you, though. Was one of the best.
Yeah, he was. It was great. I mean, he was terrific. He battled, obviously tough night for him. There wasn't a lot of entries, but to kick 4 goals and have a bit of the ball with 15 touches or so, that was a really good effort. Yeah.
A scrappy old game. Do we underestimate how greasy it was out there?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. One thing you'll realise, you know, these games from here on in, there'll be that dew that comes on in at night, and it will get greasy. And we fumbled a fair bit tonight as well. I mean, we weren't clean. There's a few plays that you'd like to think as time goes on, there's just sort of they complete. We kick a goal, but we found a way to sort of turn the ball over. I mean, that'll happen too. And I said we'll get better with that, no doubt. The more we play and train.
With so many kids in your team, Leppitsch, is it difficult to keep their morale up?
As I said, the winning does help. There's no doubt. Maybe we can start next week over in New Zealand, get our first win, not even in the country. I mean, maybe it might start there for us, but it will happen. There's no doubt. As I said, we've been hit by a few things in the last few weeks: injury, suspension, things we can control, things we can't control. But at the end of the day, this is what the footy does. It dishes up all this stuff, and I've been in this game for 22 years now at this level, and seen some highs and seen some lows. So it's common, and it turns around.
What have you learned about your group in the first 5 weeks?
I've learned I've got some fantastic kids to work with. We've drafted well last year, and they're all committed, and they love the group, and and they're really committed to the cause. I've also learnt that we've got some areas to improve on with not just individuals, but the way we teach, the way we coach throughout the week as well.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Thanks a lot.